Welcome back to the Call Me Creative podcast.
Okay.
It's 2023.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just as sad as we've ever been.
I was more sad today than I've been in a long time.
Why were you sad today?
I don't know. Inexplicably sad.
You said you had a rough day at work.
Yeah, I did. But there wasn't like a reason. I didn't have a rough day at work because like something happened. Maybe it was the lack of something happening, but I just got so bummed out and I started getting existential. I was like, this is how my life is. I got to do this forever. Yeah. And I was like sad. And then somebody
talked. Before we get into how sad your life is, I just want to start the episode off and thank today's sponsor, Ben's Wallet and Closet, for this shirt. It's a Carter vintage shirt.
I got it straight out of Nash Vegas.
Yep. If you call right now, the number that's on the screen, you can get it.
Oh, you're going to give it away?
Yeah. I will take it off right now.
You may call.
Anyway, that's all I had. Go ahead.
Okay.
You were sad about work. You were depressed.
Oh, yeah. I was really sad today. I don't know why. And then somebody came up and was like asking me something about work, and like I didn't even turn around. I was just like answering him. And then I felt bad that I was like perceived as a jerk. And then I got even more sad that I was sad and there wasn't really a reason for it. And then I ended up going outside and it actually made me happier. So maybe I just needed to go outside.
So it sounds like you just need a break.
I just need to step away from the computer, I think.
Yeah.
I was getting bummed out. And also like the program was being laggy today for some reason. Premiere was just Buffy choppy.
Premiere, what was it, today or yesterday? For the first time it's ever done it, just cut out on me. I've never had that issue.
I don't know what the deal was with mine. I think it's something with the update or something. Maybe I didn't update it.
I just want to, I'm going to go on a little rant right here, okay?
Do it.
And you tell me if you understand what I'm talking about. So every year on any Adobe product, if it's Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom,
Rush,
After Effects, Rush, if you really don't know what you're doing.
Wasn't it Rush?
Huh?
Wasn't it Rush? Wasn't that a...
It is one. It's a lower version of
video.
For video stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every single year they come out with a new update, like a 2023 update for this year.
Yeah.
And when you try to load old projects up, like old Premiere project files, it always makes you rename it.
Yeah, you have to. It's always like the name plus one.
Yeah, which is stupid. So you have to. So I can't keep one every year the same name. It's the dumbest thing. You pay thousands of dollars for the software, and it can't carry over a name.
It's weird just that it's never backwards compatible, even over just like the next update.
Right.
And it's like, well, now I have to rename that project file.
Right.
It's
it's stupid.
So I do agree that it's a dumb.
But thanks to our capitalism, society, I have no other options to go to. So Adobe is the only thing.
You can do Final Cut.
Adobe is the only thing, and I'm stuck with that.
Have you ever used Final Cut?
No.
Me neither. There's a guy that used Final Cut when I was in college, and like I was over at his place and he was showing me something he was editing, and I thought that some of the preset stuff was like a lot better.
Yeah.
With like transitions and
I've
stuff.
never
I don't know.
I stay with Adobe because I already use all the other software.
Well, yeah, it makes
so I just can
sense.
It's way easier to like.
And what's the one that people
software.
use for like films? Avid
is one. That's the industry type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm blanking. What's Blackmagic's software?
DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci Resolve. You can do a lot of stuff.
Color, correct?
No.
You can edit it too.
Yeah. It's a very similar layout to Adobe's Premiere Pro and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I haven't worked with it.
I've tried to use Resolve a little bit, but I just end up doing color edits just with like a LUT and Lumetri because.
Why'd you say that so weird? Lumetri.
What do you call it? Lumetri?
I just say Lumetri.
Lumetri. Maybe it is that. I say Lumetri.
I don't really
but
care,
anyways, you know what I'm talking about, you Premiere heads out there. But
shout out to all our Premiere heads out
Premiere freaks. Let's get a little yell.
You're a freaky Premiere head. All my freaky Premiere heads.
Ooh.
I don't know why. I'm so sorry.
Why'd you go baby?
I am so sorry.
Never go baby.
Never go baby.
Don't go baby.
Vote Ben Sheffield. 2024. Never go baby.
Never go full baby. No, but yeah, I mean, do you ever have those days where you just feel depressed and you don't know
Most
why?
days.
But you don't know why. It's not a reason.
I think I mentioned on here like last episode a couple weeks ago. I had a week-long period where it was just like I could not.
There's something about maybe it's just the type of work of just sitting at a computer and
Mine's
Maybe that
mine's
mine
not really
numbs
been
you.
work stuff. It's more it's like the time of the year.
it's just that I'm lonely.
I'm just lonely. Hey, well let's throw that one out there for everybody. It's the time of the year. It's like the smell in the air, and it reminds you of like all the sad moments in your life when it smelled like that outside. That's
You don't-
kind of where I
you-
am right now.
You don't like cold?
I like the cold, but like it's heated up here.
Yeah. Feels okay.
You know, so you get it's kind of has some spring type of smell going on right now. So people that like have fun in their lives, they don't get what we're talking about, but
Yeah.
I understand, and that's what matters.
I think it also is, and I don't know if it's better or worse to be at a job as a videographer and not have a team and be kind of on your own on stuff, or if it's better to have, like, what I perform better with if I was surrounded by more like-minded creative people. I think I'd have a better time at my job if that was the case, but I don't know. Because there is a part of me that's always been a little bit of a lone wolf in the situation of like videography and like editing and stuff. I kind of want to do it all.
we would say.
Alpha. I just want to do it all myself sometimes. Even in school when I did video projects, I would end up editing it myself.
But that's because you didn't trust people
Well,
with
yeah.
your grade in hand. You know?
But how much do you think that it affects your happiness as working if you were working like with 2 or 3 other videographers and editors together in a room, or would you rather just be alone?
If it's people that like you get along with like on a personal level,
Yeah.
outside of the creative space, I think it's way better because you can just bounce things off.
I
like,
think it would be awesome.
I think it. Yeah. There's so.
But no business is gonna hire, like, most businesses aren't gonna hire like 3 or 4 videographers.
There's, I mean,
they're like one's
not
enough.
videographers, but they'll hire they might hire, like, I know some like churches that hire video, motion graphics person.
Motion graphics.
Yeah, that's a big one in some
Motion
places right now.
graphics separate from video and then separate
Yeah.
from graphic design.
Yep. Some places they'll
Wow.
do motion design. They'll have like a motion designer / animator if they produce a lot of their own content. Yeah, video, 1 or 2 video guys, always a ton of graphic design people. So if you have a lot of people like that in the same room, I feel like
I think it would be fun.
translates.
If you're like-minded, because then you have some that are like, if you guys were like totally not on the same page of like what was cool, and they're trying
Right.
to like,
Or if they just were terrible people.
or if one of them's just a big daddy alpha big boy. If one of them's just a really good editor, like way better than you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just freaking like he daddies you. Is that a verb?
Why are you saying that so much?
Is that a verb though?
He daddies you? It is
like,
now.
Like he big daddies you. Like he's just way better than you, and he just alphas.
Sorry, can you use it in a sentence?
This guy was a way better editor than me, and he made a way better version of the same video, so he totally big daddied me.
Country of origin? Your mom.
I thought you said Vermont.
For that too.
Vermont.
Your mom in Vermont. Yeah, but like when you work solo, it depends on like the magnitude of the project too, because like what I do, I'm working pretty much. I mean, you kind of work on a team. You have other people in that department.
Yeah, but not really.
I know not in the same way, but like I'm talking about like you're just not the only person doing everything. There's other aspects to it.
There's other aspects to it, and the problem is like, yeah, I don't have as much a say in things either. So it's like,
Well, the problem for me is I have too much saying things.
you have the whole say. You have all the
That's
say.
what's scary.
And I don't have like really any say.
Well, I've gotten to the point where I kind of gotten. I hope my employers do not listen.
Can
to
we
this.
edit out the parts where I said all that daddy stuff earlier?
No, that's
I think I
saying it.
did too much daddy.
No, you can never do too much, daddy.
You can do too much baby.
You can do too much, baby. You cannot do too much, daddy. That's been proven. No, I've gotten like bored with work some.
Yeah.
Not on like a consistent basis, but just in the past like we discussed this.
And just bored with life. You're
Yeah.
looking up at trees in the sky, and you're just like, why?
I've gone to the beach. I've gone to the beach like 3 times in the past week.
Just to like look out in the ocean and wonder.
I walk the same path every time. It's ridiculous.
You're thinking like, if I just went out there and swam, how far could I get before I got tired? And
I was like,
Let the
how
waves
little
come
amount of
on.
water can I drown myself in? What's the minimum amount of ocean water?
people look out there. You're sitting in like knee deep water with just your head.
But with how big my nose is, I'd sink right into the sand. It'd be way deeper. I went walking down there the other day.
Yeah.
I don't think I told you this. I went walking down there the other day, and it was rather chilly. It was in like the 40s or 50s. It was like when we had that cold snap.
Billy Bird.
And I went walking through, and there was I only assumed it was an older couple that have never been to the ocean before, because they were bundled up.
They were jumping in.
They were bundled up. But so, fun fact for any of the listeners that don't know where we live, there's a pass through that, we have the ports, right? So you have the river.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so you have to go past obviously through the beach, whatever. So one of the boats went through. One of the shipping container boats went through.
Yep.
And if you don't know how ocean waves work, the waves slowly make their way to the shore. Anyway, so where we were is in a wake zone because it's kind of in the bay, and it was calm water. Water. I've been
Calm
harassed about
water?
that before. And anyway, out of nowhere, just massive, 4 or 5 foot waves. That's not really massive, but some would say.
Is this some kind of metaphor?
Yes. Sometimes the waves in life are bigger than you expect, and you get caught off guard and unprepared. And then you try to drown yourself in a little small amount of water.
It just all ends with Mike drowning himself.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah, we're sad.
The old couple and what was this?
That was the end of the story.
What?
I was trying to get to the end, but you summed it up pretty well.
What was the end of the story? What were you talking about?
They weren't expecting it, and they were like,
they were
like,
excited.
where did these waves come from? They didn't understand that a boat comes through.
And you're just like, and who's this guy standing way too close to us? What is he up to?
Why is this guy smelling my hair? It's like, sorry, my nose is big.
The waves are coming from that big boat out there. Can't you see? You're just like, you pop up like between them.
You guys see that boat right over there? It's coming right on through.
That's actually a cargo ship. Their last port was actually in Versailles. Can you believe it?
It's been sitting off the coast for the past 6 weeks because of our logistics crisis in America.
Kia cars.
Can you remember the time that boat flipped in down in the beach? Not the one here, but a couple miles south.
Yeah.
And it had all those cars in it.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was gonna go take pictures, but I never did.
I saw it like way later, but it was still there.
I think they got it out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, media, waves of life, ocean.
What was I talking about before that? About
Being
the
sad
video?
at work.
Yeah, I was
and
sad
working
at
with
work
other
and
people.
Working with other people. And what I was going to bring that back to.
Circle.
What I was going to bring that back to was
Guys,
that
we are on Adderall.
I've mentioned it before, but I've mentioned this before. But when I had an intern the first time before at an older job, and that person, now one of my good friends, Elias Del Vasto. But he came in with a lot of vigor and was really good, and then it made me feel like I wasn't very good because he was really good, so I'm trying to keep up with him.
Right.
And I think if you have somebody that on your team, were you gonna laugh about me saying vigor?
No, I wasn't. I was gonna let you slide. I was gonna tell you.
You're gonna judge my vigor.
I was gonna tell you to make sure you enunciate your words.
Vigor. Come on,
Dude. That one, too much daddying, man.
Cancel
Come
him.
on.
Cancel him.
You were first.
But
he just outperformed you, and he pushed
me
you
off. Yes, he pushed me, and I think having somebody like that on your team, where they come in and they're trying to impress or prove something, and then it'll push you as well, and you'll push each other with a team environment like that. Instead of being where somebody's daddying you, you're daddying each other, I guess.
Can we retire? We gotta retire that. We're less than 20 minutes in, and that's a bit that's gonna be cut for the rest of this.
We've hit the daddy cap.
Yeah,
Call Her Daddy, by the way, John Mayer was on
Listen, what a transition. I watched.
you watch
I
it?
watched the first 5 minutes of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I did it. This is what I've been on YouTube. Okay.
Oh,
These are the things that are on my watch later. Call Her Daddy with.
Daddy Cap, man. You're hitting daddy.
Sorry. Call Her with. I bleeped myself. Call Her on with John Mayer. I told you I watched a 3-hour-long video about Jimmy Neutron and the entire series, which I didn't really watch. I fell asleep to it. And then now,
Just the sweet sounds.
do you know JCS, like psychology? Do you know those videos where he
Is
does
that like BTS?
No. He does like murderer breakdowns, like not how murders are committed, but like people that commit murders. He like does the interrogation videos. They're super interesting.
No,
So my YouTube algorithm is just all over the place.
I haven't seen that.
You need to
I've
jump
been
on it.
getting on the YouTube Shorts. Like I've been posting them, but I've also been just in the YouTube Shorts like world of just scrolling through YouTube Shorts lately.
Yeah. What's really frustrating.
It's almost better than TikTok for me.
Well, what's frustrating is when
It's
I'll
so catered
be
to
like
me.
on the
It's so catered to me.
I'll be on the Facebook Reels
Yeah.
type thing, and I want to go send a video to Ben, but I can't because on Facebook I'm not going to do that.
But TikTok is like kind of catered to me, but it's a little more general. And when I'm on YouTube, it's like everything I've ever thought was cool. It's giving me. It's like funny weightlifting videos to John Mayer.
Everything
to,
he's always thought is cool, funny weightlifting videos.
to John Mayer to like maybe it's a videography thing. Maybe it's like an old like the other day it was like a 80s interview with like Sylvester Stallone talking about like movies. It was just like it's everything I've ever like watched a video somewhat about, and it's good.
I've noticed that if you stay,
They're good over
if you
there.
like watch a video full, like it'll give you a couple, like I'll get like a comedy, like stand-up type video, and if you watch a full video, like 1 or 2 videos all the way through, you will. If you just keep scrolling, that's all they're going to give you. Whatever.
shorts.
I've learned that whatever you watch the longest amount of time, it's like I guess the algorithm is based off like retention time, but whatever you're watching the longest, they seem to be feeding that way more to you.
Yeah, and
But it gets skewed because I put my phone down, the same video loops over and over and over again while I'm doing something.
And I told you that earlier because I'm posting shorts and they have a shorts fund. You can get paid for shorts, but you can't have the watermark. And I've been reposting on TikTok, so that's Xnay on
But
the
if you do stuff like
Ortsay.
us, you just record like we do, and then just go to multiple platforms. You're not making it in a specific app or anything. It works better for us.
The podcast, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For and people in our situation where you can cut it and then you're not making it like we're editing in Premiere and Audition. I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Well, my
editing
thing
in
with
TikTok.
like music stuff, it's just like I made it in TikTok like a long time ago, so I'm just reposting the TikTok. Like I'm not
Right.
gonna re-edit it. I guess I can.
You should just do a blur mask around the logo.
You can do there is a website that you can take the watermark off. It's really easy to take the TikTok watermark off. So I have done that before, but I don't know if I don't know if I'd have to delete all those videos or if like moving forward.
Hey, speaking of moving forward,
Uh-oh.
I got a question for you.
Is he breaking up with me?
Well, you did all the hard work for me. Speaking of moving forward, I don't want
Flashback.
to.
Ow. Pain on both sides, like a breakup.
Hey,
Just like a breakup.
what like a breakup? So, have you
More like a breakdown.
thought about the amount of time you have left
In life.
before?
This is the most depressing episode
Dude,
we've had.
Happy New Year, guys!
Happy Blue Year.
Happy. Have you thought about like you want me to disclose your age on here?
Sure.
You are the ripe age of 27.
Yes.
Okay, and I am the ripe age of 24.
I thought you were older than that.
No,
Wow.
24, man.
The crow's feet say otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it.
He dyes his hair.
I dyed my hair. Yeah, I do have a gray spot already on the.
You have that one spot, but it almost looks blonde to me.
It's a grayish blonde. I
Yeah.
think it was blonde, and then I met you, and it's gotten gray. Anyway, moving on. I'm so sorry. That was bad. It wasn't funny. I'm just gonna. This year, new year, new me. If it's not funny, I'm just gonna call it out. I'm not gonna try to make it work.
On your first date with the new lady friend, you're
Yeah.
just gonna be like, "That wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't funny."
Throwing up all over the table.
She's like, check.
me out.
Check on this guy.
Check on this guy. He is not.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't
That's
funny.
not here.
That
Not funny.
wasn't
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll pay for the whole meal. I thought you were gonna do that anyway. Sorry. I'm gonna get to the point eventually. So,
how old am I? 27. You're
27.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much longer do you see yourself working in? How? Okay.
Yep.
Let me rephrase this.
You'll get it.
I'll get there eventually, guys. I've been drinking very.
It's
heavily
okay.
this
It's okay.
year.
It's okay. This is a mostly audio podcast, so it doesn't matter if you say anything correctly. It's not big. It's
Yeah,
more
but I'm the
visual.
one editing it, so it does. Anyway, do you think that there is a time limit on how long you can work in this industry? And when I say this industry, I don't just mean video production, because I think you can be any age and work in video production. But
Yeah.
if in terms of like online, social media, relevant content, long term, do you think that there's a cap, or do you think there's like this unheard rule of like when you hit 30 or 29 or whatever it is, you throw any number in there? Do you think do you have to like start thinking about transitioning to a different kind of career path, or what?
You know, it's a really good question, because I haven't thought about it, because I've been in my 20s, but I have thought about it a little more recently, because interns have come in and started working on TikTok things, and they've done trends and things where I'm like, I'm out of it. I'm like, I don't even know what trend you guys are doing with this TikTok or whatever. Like, maybe I'm getting too old. And so I think if you're not spending 1 billion hours a day on your phone like most 18-year-olds, sometimes it does feel like you're aging out. And also, like, everything just skews young with social media too. Not that, like, I mean, obviously there's people that we follow on YouTube and stuff like that are well under their 30s now. Maybe they started younger, but now they're like in their mid-30s. Right. I don't know if Cody Ko's in his mid-30s, but he's in his 30s, you know.
30.
And there's plenty of people in his age bracket that it started years ago on Vine that are like now in their 30s, you know, still doing it. So, but
Danny
as far
Gonzalez,
as
Drew Gooden, they're getting up there in the age.
but as far as like
20s.
but that's a little different because they started young, and it's not like a career in the sense that we're doing it. I would say that I think you'll probably start shifting more into a management position.
Right.
But I don't know. It's like it's gonna be tough when I'm 35, and it's like I'd love to do your social media like video stuff, and they're like, we'd rather like keep it young, because businesses are gonna want to do that.
Right.
They're gonna want to like get just young blood in there.
Also,
doing the social media.
Do you want it? I think I have a theory why they want to skew younger.
Because
cheaper talent.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But also, most of the time, most businesses want to be young and fresh.
Right, but
as far as their marketing,
I mean, if you're getting close to your 30s, you know, I'm about to pass the mid 25 threshold here pretty soon. So, you know, as I enter in my mid to late 20s, whatever, you know, as I start building a family, God willing, a savings account,
God willing,
God, please don't fail me now. As you like start looking towards that, you got to think about, you know, you're not just like you're not just surviving. You need to thrive, or at least make a decent living. So as raises and stuff go up, like your price is going to start going up. But if you're getting old, well, they just go get a young guy and pay him 20-30% less than what you would be paid, and he's relevant, he knows what he's doing. What I'm basically saying is we've chosen career paths where we're going to age ourselves out. And
yeah, people want young people. Although maybe we get into a business like that, the demographic for the business is older,
right?
And so we're making social media for older people.
I think is in some churches.
I'll go work for a retirement community. Do their social media. We're posting on Facebook. We're doing Farmville invites.
Farmville invites.
That dates me.
That does.
Yeah, sorry.
I remember when Farmville was around. I played that.
Back in your day.
That was the only Facebook game that I played. How old were you when you got a Facebook?
How was I on Facebook? How old was I? Maybe like 8th grade, 9th grade. I don't know. Okay. That would have been 2008, 2009. That seems about right.
I think I was 2010. I for those of you listening, opposed to those of you that are not listening,
dude, just turn it off. Just turn it off. Let's just cut it.
I'm so sorry. I kind of date everything, not people. I date everything by when Auburn their record that year.
He dates anything and everything, ladies.
Literally.
Seriously.
You got a heartbeat? Let's go. I did everything based on how Auburn performed that year. So I think I got on in 2010 because Auburn won the national title that year. So I think they won the 2011 championship. So 2010. Yeah, I think.
But anyways, yes, I do fear that we're gonna age out of the job. But yeah, I mean, I think you just move up in the management position and start hiring people young, because then you understand social media. You still understand it. You understand how it works.
I think you start getting into more marketing.
Yeah,
more marketing type and
because you still understand the algorithms, and you'll still learn and figure out what's working. But maybe you still rely on those younger people to be the ones out there scoping out what is trending and what's good and like what we should be working on, like as far as content goes. But like, I don't know. I still think though at 35 I'm going to be on TikTok and stuff, or I'm going to be on whatever it is. Yeah. And so like I'm always going to be somewhat aware. There's some of the younger things that I'm not aware of now, but like for the most part I think I'm still like, I'm kind of in that thing. I think people that just work in social media are going to be like forever like kind of I'm not going to say youthful, but like in youth culture. I mean, you're just kind of like, you're always going to be trying to be cool.
Yeah, but then you come off
young,
like,
and
then you come off as you try hard.
Yeah, that's how I come off, right? No, I mean,
I didn't want to say it, but
no,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know everything, but I feel like, I mean, I've always just been like pretty in just pop culture in general.
Yeah.
So like, I'm on my phone to do some bits.
We send memes.
I send memes, and
I get a meme here, I get a meme there.
The problem is, it's like you kind of gotta look at marketing in a different way, because like the stuff that like you and me look at, the memes and the things like that we see on Instagram personally, are like not things that we would be like a lot of it. Listen, we're not trying to share on.
Guys, if you guys only knew the type of stuff that Ben and I send back and forth with, if you saw our saved and our Instagram DMs. Did you know that they made it to where you can save things to a group? You can like, I know you can. I'm making myself sound old here. You can create a group in Instagram, like a DM group, but now you can save like how you would save things to your own device. You can save it to a group. I have been added to a group with some listeners of the show, and this is my public announcement saying, please remove me from the group chat. These guys send 12, 15, 20 memes a day.
Is it corrupt stuff?
It's just, I mean, it's funny stuff, but like I have a job. I have
a kid.
I have a kid, What am I supposed to do? I'm raising a family here. I can't sit around and watch Trump memes all day,
Yeah.
It's really just because I don't really get any other notifications, and every time my phone buzzes, that's what it is, and it's a little bit disheartening every time I get on.
Well, a point that I was about to make, though, kind of on that same thing, is that unless you're working for a company that is so red tape out the window type place where they can get edgy and stuff like that, but
like a bar stool type place.
But most companies aren't going to be that way. You really don't have to be that in tune with like meme culture and like what's like new trending thing like that, because you're not going to be able to do that kind of stuff anyways. It's just like it's more of a general what works social media marketing, what's working like for the algorithm, how should we form these videos, and like the length, and like maybe somewhat the type of video, but not necessarily like, you're not going to have to know what, like, I'm throwing a name in a hat here. She's not popular, but like JoJo Siwa is doing right now. But you know what I mean? It's so funny that I was thinking about edgy memes. JoJo Siwa. Like somebody edgy, like JoJo Siwa.
If that didn't prove the point that we don't know what we're talking about,
I don't know. I was just thinking of a name of like somebody young.
Yeah, like Mario Lopez. Someone relevant.
This podcast sucks. No, but what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying though.
I understand what you're saying. Yes.
Because you're not going to need to do all that for like, I'm working for a hotel. I don't have to know that kind of stuff because we have a brand standards and these kind of things. We're not going to go that far into some kind of meme or anything like that. Or like
And I don't really do that either.
Do some trend. If there was any
mine.
trend we would be doing, it'd be some. Here's gonna date me again. We'd be doing some real general trend like the ice bucket challenge or something like that.
Good old ice bucket challenge.
But I'm just saying that was like a trend for years ago. But that was like something that like everybody and their grandma did. So
Yeah, but that was like for charity.
right. But it was still like a trend.
Yeah.
Trending thing.
Okay, good point. Good point. Fair enough. Fair
It
enough.
was for charity.
I was
right?
just
It's
trying to-
ALS.
I was just trying to find a way to twist you up to make it sound like you were a bad guy.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't work.
But I think it's when you're working for a company or working for a business promoting on like social media, it's more so a general sort of sense of what's working, and you don't have to get so into specifics of like all these different like TikTok
Right.
creators or anything.
It's
like
just
that.
understanding the format algorithms because like I know
Yeah.
you can when you this is the way I look at it, at least when I try to cut the clips for this, we do like when people share it on their Instagram stories and whatnot, is it like 10 and 15 seconds it'll show the video. So you want to make sure that 10 or 15 seconds is like attention grabbing, that people want to watch the rest of it. So you have to add a bunch of stuff for the first 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
YouTube, you got to have something in the first like 5, 15 seconds to keep people's attention. I think it's just more like those type of things that you catch on to, and you, as long as you're applying those type of methods to what
And then
you're
there's
doing.
sometimes these random though trend things that do work. I don't know if you saw the one the other week that was like on TikTok with like the boat, and people were just like, if I get in this boat, I get like 10,000 followers, and it was just that little like template of the guy on like the little boat, and it's like, and they had a little Titanic.
It's
theme song.
okay, yes, I've seen the videos. I didn't.
Yeah, but people were doing it, like businesses or whoever were doing those and being like, my marketing manager spent $15,000 on a video, but I just did this and got like 20,000 subs.
Isn't
or
that how it
whatever.
goes, too?
20,000 followers. Yeah, it was just like a joke like that. But like, you know, you could do. I mean, I'm still, you know, I could do those, but you know, if there's one that comes up and you're like, this would really like fit the business, we should do it. We have a good idea for it.
Yeah,
Go
but we
ahead,
talked about
pull the trig.
We talked about this before. If you got,
But if I'm 35, maybe I wouldn't have seen that. Who
Maybe
knows?
not.
Maybe I wouldn't even.
but
be,
you would be in charge of hiring the people that
would see it. There you go.
the
But then
crucial
it's like, but then I lose my what I wanted to do all along, which is make the videos. Now I'm just managing somebody else making the video.
Yeah, but you're halfway to death's doorstep at that point, so you might as well just give up.
I might as well just.
Hopes and
Throw
dreams
in
are
the
for
towel.
people that don't have money. Once you
Throw
start
in-
making money, just throw away your hopes and dreams.
It's like, I guess I'll make a video on the weekend.
I guess I'll do it in my free time.
Guess I'll make a family vacation video that's freaking balls to the wall with mask transitions.
Ben's doing speed ramps for his kids' vacation videos.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks
like
so
a Casey
freaking
Neistat video.
sick.
Not even Casey Neistat. What's Walter? What's his name? Philbeck. Whatever his name is.
Does he have tattoos?
I don't think so. He's
So you-
Mormon.
So you could say Casey Neistat.
Dude, nice. Nice dude.
Yeah.
Nice dude. Should we just cut it?
Did you see that documentary I made about David Dobrik?
You brought it up.
Did we already talk about that on the podcast?
We didn't talk about it on the podcast. I think we talked about them just
just in real life. We
Yeah.
talk to each other in real life.
well sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I know what you're referring to. I think we talked about
Because I'm so young and hip, and I'm still.
I'm young and hip, and I listen to young innovative creators like Casey Neistat. Dude, you're not helping your case.
Listen,
Jojo Siwa and Casey Neistat are Ben's examples of a
barometer.
young up and coming artist in the industry.
you know, like hot YouTubers like Jojo Siwa and Casey Neistat, creators that are out there doing their thing. I should ask my interns at work tomorrow and be like, "Have you guys been like checking anything that JoJo's doing?"
I did see a video where she was dancing. It was some trend. I don't know what trend.
I mean, did you guys see JoJo dancing? They're like, "What?
What?
JoJo Siwa? Gosh, do you guys not even get on TikTok? Seriously, what do we pay you for?"
What's your For You page look like?
No, but what I was going to talk about was Casey Neistat. That's right. Casey Neistat made a documentary on David Dobrik,
yeah.
another big creator. That is he still cool? Well, he's not really cool anymore.
He's not in. He's a little bit.
Well, he doesn't make YouTube videos anymore. He just does Snapchat.
Yeah, he ever since his little incident,
Yeah.
those things he.
But anyways, the documentary that Casey Neistat made was following him and like kind of following his rise to success and everything like that. But then his drama happened like while he was making the documentary, and so he like shifted the entire narrative of the documentary to be about the drama with the There was kind of I think there's a case in there. Also, his friend
almost died on
the thing. Yeah, so it was a bunch of terrible things back to back where he was kind of affiliated with it, and it's like maybe this guy's not so good a guy. And then you find that with a lot of creator people, this guy's not in this. It's just David Dobrik in the documentary, but bringing up somebody like that, Logan Paul did the whole Forest thing.
But he's kind of redeemed himself here recently.
He has, but what I'm saying is all of them get to that point where they're like, I don't know, they lose touch with reality.
But it killed his vlogging career. He doesn't vlog anymore as far as I know. So David Dobrik and Logan Paul are both. But they went to
David Dobrik's doing like a pizza restaurant now.
Yeah,
Dobrik's or whatever.
Yeah, but they found other avenues. They're not doing vlogs. They got denounced from that, but they're doing podcasts and they're doing exclusive content type things.
Yeah, I just see David Dobrik on Snapchat still. Like he does like Snapchat stories that are like.
How much do you think Snapchat's paying him to do that?
Vlogs, just a bunch of pictures. I don't know. He's still making a lot of money because he still has that nice house and all that other stuff.
Well, you can have a nice house and be in a lot of debt.
That's true.
That's what Dave Ramsey says. That's another relevant YouTuber, Dave Ramsey.
David Dobrik, the big hitters. Jojo Siwa,
Ray William Johnson.
Julian Smith,
Shane Dawson.
Yeah, whatever happened to him? Legit,
he was making like horror videos for a second.
Well, yeah, I know that. That was like a long time ago, though.
I haven't seen anything recently.
I was watching the conspiracy videos like in 2018 or 17.
They did like ghost hunting or something. That's a new thing. Have you seen that? That's a big. Ones. I like.
That's been old school ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting on YouTube.
But didn't people do that forever
There's still
ago?
There's people like that are making
just like
bank
the
on that right
pranks
now.
and stuff like that.
No, like they're
legit ghost hunting.
Yeah, they're legit, but it's not like real.
Yeah,
like it's bad. You can tell it's off. It's who are the two guys? Shoot, try to remember the names.
Dan and Shay.
Oh, they're new. They're just gonna leave the whole music industry. We're gonna go ghost hunting, guys.
Like,
we're gonna find ourselves out.
Summer of 19, you and me. Also, guys, thank
Ghosts
you for
are real.
listening. We're gonna just do ghost hunting now.
Remember the two guys.
Puts on that thing on his head, little headlamp.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of here.
I don't know. I can't remember the two guys' names. I'm gonna think of it when we get finished. But they do like content like that all the time. I like watching. They used to be on BuzzFeed. Now it's called The Watcher.
Like butt feed.
Dude, my mom listens to this.
How is that anything?
Dude, Ben, are you kidding me? Based off all the things that you've said, that's by far the worst. You've talked about, so far in this episode, you've talked about, you've hit your daddy cap.
I hit the daddy cap.
You hit the daddy cap. You already said...
That was about an actual case.
I know. I'm still gonna...
I did say the word, yes.
Yeah. So, you're on thin ice.
But, sorry, Micah's mom.
She doesn't, dude. She's not even on Facebook. She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, just forget it. My mom definitely will listen to it, probably.
That's why I censor so much, so I can save your mom.
My mom doesn't care, dude. Say so much.
You get a text immediately when this comes. Yes, I do.
The first time when you bleeped out the shrivel, Joel was like, my friend Joel, he was like, this sounds way worse than like.
I know. That was the whole point. That's the whole point. That's why I do it. It's funny.
Yeah, you make me look like a really, really bad guy.
Well, you do a lot of that on your own. We're gonna shut down this stuff and have an actual fist fight right here.
Yeah, let's do it. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns.
It is a new year, and we are just as dysfunctional as last time.
Well, we didn't even plan this one at all because
we didn't. Which is
I said, hey, should we talk about what we're going to talk about? And you're like, we're recording, and so here we go. We're just rolling. But I think sometimes the best stuff comes out of it.
2023. What are your? Give me a recap. What was 2022 like for you? Give me a recap.
I don't even want to hear yours.
No,
but
we don't. We don't have all time. We don't have all day for mine.
We don't have all time.
We have. What's your 2023 recap?
How was 2022?
2022. Sorry.
Yeah, let's recap 2023.
Sorry. I slept.
Let's preemptively recap what the next year is going to be. Let's see. 2022. I can't remember the first bit of it super well, but I took a new job in the middle of it, and then I moved here, and then I met a girl. I started dating her in July, and then what else? Anything else big? I went to Nashville for that song I wrote. I sung that with the girl.
Which is where I got
right
the shirt.
When I got the shirt, because I was in Nashville.
What I think is hilarious is that Ben has bought me a shirt. You gave me a hat.
Well, the hat was free.
The hat was free, but the fact is, I've given you nothing, so I got to find something cool that you're gonna like.
Okay.
When I find it, what size shirt do you wear? You wear a large?
Yeah, probably large. Yeah.
Okay. It's not because he's fat; it's because he's got muscle.
Well, I can't remember why. I got the shirt for you for a reason though, because you're watching my dog. That's part of the reason.
And you paid
why.
me though for watching the dog.
Well,
which was unnecessary.
You know, it was a nice gesture, and
that was
So, but
your
yeah,
dog is terrible to take care of. By the way,
he's not.
He was about to rip me off, dude.
Off.
He ripped me, dude. Your dog ripped me off, dude. he takes off running and off nothing. Poops wherever he wants. It's ridiculous.
He's ripping you off. He's selling you counterfeit dog toys.
He was selling me some counterfeit Scooby snacks. Anyway, you got a girlfriend. You're happy. Yeah. Okay. Whatever else. What else happened? What else happened?
Got this sick apartment that you can't tell that's like super junky from the angle.
We cleaned this up so good for when we record.
This table is just full of, it had beaver nuggets on here and just all kinds of snacks from Christmas, because the holidays just happened, and I mean I still have a bunch of leftovers from Christmas, so it's a lot of snacks and things. But and I got this apartment, this sick freaking apartment this year with a pool. And I don't know, how'd your 2022 go? And
we don't have
give me the bad parts.
I'll find the good parts. 2022 was not fun. I'll give you the highlight. Of 2022. Beginning of 2022, stressful. Finishing up college. Middle of 2022, went through a breakup.
Oh god.
Also middle of 2022, Ben moved back to the area, so that was a little bit uplift. Right after that, Amelia got a girlfriend, so Amelia went back downhill.
Well, are you saying I got a girlfriend and went downhill?
Yeah, it went downhill for me.
Oh, that's not true.
Not really. I'm just kidding. And what else? Back half.
I was about to say it's probably your fault, anyways.
It is my fault. I'm the only reason that you have a girlfriend, quite literally. What else? Back half of the year, just stress at work, just
it's
stuff.
Work stress.
And I hate the month of December. So, and that's not particularly just this year. What's
your goal for 2023? How are you going to bring it up?
I don't know. I'm going to do something different. I don't know what it is. I'm going to do something different. I don't know what that means yet.
You should run a marathon.
No, I'm going to do something different. I don't know what it's going to be.
I didn't say difficult. I said
different. Let's get that right. I don't know. I got to figure it out. As of the recording of this episode, I am now debt free.
That's good.
I paid off my car, so I have no monies that I owed anybody. I graduated school debt free and paid off my car within a year.
Speaking of the podcast, what's a creative project that you would like to indulge yourself in this year?
So the podcast is kind of like a creative project.
It is.
It's like a side thing.
It is.
Have fun with. I thought about picking up some freelance work on the side through like Upwork or something, and doing editing some clips and stuff on the side, and just throw that in the bank to kind of challenge myself. And
go on Fiverr, start making logos.
No, I go on Upward, make actual decent money. Have you used Upward?
Screw you, Fiverr.
Upward?
Yeah, Fiverr. Yeah,
Upwork is good.
I can actually. I can really make actual money on it.
I wasn't trying to oust you or anything. I was just,
I haven't I don't have Fiverr either. Like it's person.
You've hired people.
I
through
don't.
it.
I don't have.
I don't
it
have
either.
it.
You don't have to just charge $5.
I'm not saying it's wrong. But
You
like, I
know
just
that,
wouldn't do
right?
it.
You
Huh?
can charge way more than $5.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But do you really think anything I do is worth more than $5?
no.
Exactly. So do some side work type stuff.
I haven't gone on Upward, so I really don't know.
Upwork.
Work. Sorry. Upward. I thought that's like a Christian.
that's the dating app.
Christian
Upwork.
dating.
I think I said Upward on
You
accident.
should get on Upward. You should get on Upward too.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell my work on Upward. That's my opening line.
Yeah, she's like, you're like, do you need like a graphic or something? She's like,
What?
She's like, what do you like to do for fun? You're like,
I was like,
is
make
this? I thought this was a freelance website.
She's like, you want to go to dinner? I'm like, I only take cash or credit. I'm not taking other forms of payment for my services.
You're like, does your restaurant need like a video?
Yeah, you need marketing consulting or what?
So do you want to go watch a movie or something? Do you mean like to get inspiration for the project?
To like for a final edit or what?
That's so funny. You got on there thinking that you were just getting hired. She's like,
Just totally oblivious.
yeah, she's just like really trying to. What's your favorite Bible verse? What?
What does this have to do with edit? What?
I charge $24 an hour.
What else? There's I was gonna travel some more and go shoot some content when I travel. Do some more video and
Yeah.
photo stuff on the side. I've got a place I need to talk to you about afterwards, but me and Mr. Drew, we're gonna make a day trip out of it if you want to join. So we're gonna.
Just a little ranch.
It's about
Dr.
four. It's
Phil's
about a 4-hour
ranch.
drive, so we make a day trip and come back, and it's the Little Grand Canyon.
Oh,
Is the
I haven't been, but yeah, I know.
You know
you're
where I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
it would be cool.
I haven't been to the real one or the little one.
Exactly. Well, let's start with the little one and work our way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 2023. What about you? What's on the? Hopefully get married. That's also on the docket. So let's do that too.
For you?
Yeah.
Next year?
Yeah.
What, you would that quick?
No.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Bro, tell me this.
I just paid off my car. I ain't got no money, dog.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. If you met a girl in February,
Okay.
you guys are dating,
Yeah.
and you're like, I think I love you on the third date because
Right.
you would.
That's the latest that you would do it.
on the third date.
Usually
yeah.
you knock that out by the second date.
And then you're asking her to marry you by September, dude.
There's no way.
You can get married in December.
September? No way.
You're getting married that quick.
There's
You're
no
like,
way.
I just gotta
There's
go ahead and pop the QQ.
No, there's no way.
Come on.
Nah.
Seriously.
She's got at least to have a year. I got to give her a year of interacting with me to decide if you really want to buy into a lifetime of that.
We don't have a year, man. We don't have a year to waste. We don't. Come on.
I'm getting old. I know. I'm gonna die here pretty soon.
You're not going to be able to contain yourself.
Next thing you know, you're just living at home in
but
your
I-
40s. That's the next step. If you don't get it right now,
You're gonna move into your parents' house with your wife, and you guys are gonna live in there together.
you know, Dave Ramsey would say that was a wise financial choice.
Yeah, not a wise family choice.
No.
Would tear the family apart, make your
My parents
wife hate your parents.
My parents were on vacation last week,
Yeah,
and I was at the house, and they came back.
and they were like, "Oh, we forgot you were still here."
Yeah, no, they came back, and my dad was immediately like, "Yeah, we're not going to live together much longer.
You need to get out.
One of us has to go."
Yeah, he's like, "You stink, dude,"
I do.
and he's also like, "You're depressing me and your mother."
"Yeah, you're kind of killing the vibe, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you."
Seriously though, bro, like the way that you like just vibe is like not cool.
Dude,
like,
me and my
what
chick
we're
are
doing.
totally not into the vibes that you're letting off, dude.
Dude, you're like, we're like coming home with like a lot of positive energy, and you're like putting off a
You're
lot
like
of
espresso
like,
depresso, dude, and it's not chill,
yeah,
bro.
dude, no cup for me.
So 2023, what are you doing?
I want to put out a lot more music because I kind of slacked my little booty off in 2022. I put out one song in 2022, but then I fell in love. And it really like, and it really like put a freaking just a damper on my
I hate Vince
production
so
because I was
much.
just like, I think I need to like invest time in this relationship. I can't even say it. No.
Sorry, I didn't know that this was Ben coming out of the closet. Congratulations, bro. Continue. Back to music.
Anyway, I want to put out a lot more music. I'd like to play some more gigs too. And as far as video projects, I'm really, like I said, I'm trying to do more YouTube shorts for myself personally, but also the podcast. I mean, I'd like to see what we could do with it. Maybe if we like actually invested some more time in prepping.
You know. But I think people appreciate this.
No,
it's just two guys.
No, I think they do, and I appreciate. I enjoy doing it, but I also think that we could probably do it to the next level a little bit. I mean, we already have started.
Yeah, we've got some good ideas. I'm not going to promise anything, but we've talked about some stuff that would be more YouTube based type content. We know stuff to look.
Yeah,
towards.
and it might be something that's like it's not even a podcast episode. It's just like a side little like video we made.
Yeah,
that could be something.
So, there's areas to go.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think that'd be cool. And guests. I really want to do a guest.
Yeah, you've got at least two people off the jump. A friend of mine, shout out to Brandon, is moving back to the area here pretty soon, and we graduated together, so he's got video experience. So we've got a couple people.
And
that
if you want to be a guest, just message us on Instagram.
Yeah, you don't have to know anything about what we're talking about. We'll just have you on.
Yeah, just call.
Even your I could step out, and your lady friend could even hop in for an episode.
She's a graphic designer.
She's in the space.
Yeah, she's in the space. She's in my space.
Is she in your top 8?
She is my number 1. I've got to use the bathroom so bad.
Okay.
I've got to number 2.
All right,
Call me. I don't know.
Call me crappy.
Yeah.
All right.
That wasn't funny. I'm sorry.
That wasn't funny. I'm so sorry.
I do have to leave, but my song today is Donovan Woods. Last Time I Saw You is super depressing. It makes me like want to cry every time I hear it. I think it's perfect for Micah, and I want him to start the year as depressed as possible so that
it can only go up. Only go up.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's it. If you're watching the video, you see me starting to move up. You saw my lip quivering the last few minutes. It's starting to hit bad. That Marco's Pizza, shout out Marco's. It's a franchise, I think.
Can you just leave now?
Really doing me in. Send us out, Micah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to join us next time. You watch right for the camera. All right. See ya.
I don't know why it's always bleeding at the edges. Why that whole night keeps on tearing at the seams. I guess it might be that this is just a bunch of guesses.